Hey guys, what's going on? Drax here, back again, and we are back on Hypermine. Been doing quite a bit of stuff. Yeah, I have. I've been doing quite a bit of terraforming. I took down the, what is that? It's considered like a church or a lighthouse or something. I took that down, did quite a bit of smoothing out of this area. And just because, so I kind of explain this here, just because I smooth something out like this used to be a lot of up and down, and there used to be a lot of water in here, just because I smooth something out does not mean it's going to stay that flat, but I did want to really kind of start with the blank slate almost with some of my building stuff. So yeah, over here you can kind of see I kind of got a little bit more terraforming to do. I've got so much that I'm trying to take care of and everything. And then I've cut out a little path through here because what I'm going to do is you can actually see that waterfall right there. That is not how it's going to stay, by the way, but it's just kind of the way that it is right now. But yeah, I have kind of a little spring up there at the top, at the very, very top right up there. And it comes down. We'll go ahead and we'll jump up here a little bit and show you guys to a nice little river. Now, I'm not done terraforming this river, not done kind of planning it out, but it comes down into this lake and then, you know, over to this spot right here. And I thought this would actually be really cool. I actually really, really like the idea, but, you know, like I said, I'm still very much trying to get figured out how I want to handle it. Now, see, even right here, I was kind of thinking, oh, excuse me. My throat is very sore today. I don't know how much recording I'm going to get done today, or even if this video will come out on Thursday like I plan it to. But I don't know why. I guess I'm kind of thinking it might be a lot of the traveling we've been doing lately. Maybe I got a little bit under the weather and I'm just now kind of feeling the effects of it. But so yeah, kind of what I was thinking. I lost track of what I was doing there for a second, but if we do something like this, and let's grab some stone and some polished andesite, yeah, if I do something like this, where let's come back up here and let's go ahead. I'm gonna block off the water right there, just because we don't need it to continue. But yeah, if we kind of do this and kind of just have this come out kind of far, not super far, but kind of far. Let's go one more with the stone brick, and then let's do, oh, I can't even get up that high. Let's do this. Yeah, there we go. And then kind of like that. Yes. Okay. And then along the sides of this, we can do you know, just like little runners like this through here. There we go. And then, yeah, I think placing one of that there. Oh, no, I was too far angled that way. There we go. And then this can break. Now, it's not going to reach yet, but we can. But this is going to land right here. So I'm kind of thinking having that dug out like so, and then we can actually start to fill some of this back in. I kind of broke some of that out, but kind of having almost like a little aqueduct thing where it comes off here. Actually put that there, and that will continue. Let's grab another one, put it there. I actually don't mind if this comes all the way out to the front, or at least to like right there, and then that is where that water will fall. So now we can kind of do some kind of pillars here like this for full-on supports. That looks pretty good. And then we could do the same thing over here like that. And yeah, I think that's going to look pretty good. Now, I plan on having this little river kind of go all the way through here and kind of loop back around, as you guys may or may not have saw that pathway over there. You can kind of see it right there. Let's see if I can get up a little bit higher and I can kind of show you, get a little bit of a bird's eye view of how it's feeling, how it's looking. So yeah, it's going to come kind of loop back this way and then hopefully hit that and then join up with that river down there. But yeah, I think I want it to be pretty naturally flowing up this way. And then as it comes down, and this is going to be much more into the city, I think I want to get it to look a lot more man-made, the people of this village kind of had to force the direction of the water there for a little while. So I kind of want it to, and I was kind of thinking too, like it coming kind of diagonal, or slowly turning maybe. Maybe slowly turning that way and then slowly looping its way back around that way. But even maybe putting in a fountain of some sort. But I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to start to dig and kind of shape the river, and I'll bring you guys back once I get everything shaped out the way that I want it to. All right, guys, I have done a bit of the path, or I guess I've done quite a bit of the river. Kind of went through, did some texturing on the bottom. I need to do some more texturing on the sides here. I haven't done a whole lot, but it's a little uniform for my liking. I think I'll probably be adjusting that in the future. I am trying to decide, it's hard to do this when you don't entirely have plans for builds to go along this river, so I kind of want to get that incorporated somewhere. That there would be some sort of something that builds to work around. So we've got, it comes all the way out to here now, which I want to continue this man-made look just a little bit here on the edge. Maybe put, I don't know, maybe a dock or something over here. I haven't really decided yet, but yeah, we've got a good chunk of stuff in the water here, and I can actually walk faster in the water. Because I have actually went and enchanted a whole bunch of armor. I've actually done a lot of enchanting since last we spoke. You can see here that I've got a bow that is Unbreaking 3, Power 5, Flame, and Infinity. That was a happy little accident. Was super excited about that. We had our boots from a couple videos ago, Unbreaking 3, Depth Strider 3, and Feather Falling 2. I'd like to get more Feather Falling, but I haven't had any good enchants yet. Then just Protection 4, Unbreaking 3 Pants, Blast Protection 4, Unbreaking 3 Thorns 2 Chestplate, and Fire Protection 3, Unbreaking 3 Headpiece. Not the greatest of armors. It was literally just the first enchant that I could throw on there, but hey, I thought it was pretty decent myself. So what I want to do next, what I want to kind of start working on is I'd really like to start a pathway. So we've got our zombie spawner right over there, and I've got this path. I've kind of dug it out a little bit, kind of adjusted it, and I'd like to cut across right here, just have a little footpath, something not super wide or anything. So I was kind of thinking that we could do something right here. So maybe put a little support in the middle there. I think that could be good. And we can do like this, just like that. And that will kind of get our bridge started. Let's see, let's do that again. Yeah, that's enough. And then we'll kind of do that same thing over here. So nothing too crazy. And then I'll probably do a couple of supports there, and then a support there and a support there. Not bad, not bad. Now, I kind of want to put in some of these. So, that might actually make it just a little bit too close together. I do want to put like a little bit of a railing on here, but I always feel weird doing stuff like this with railings, just because I feel like they're not actually supported. But I don't really know what else to do in this situation. I mean, I can come through and I can do stuff like this where where I can increase the size just like that. But then the bridge, in my mind, starts to feel a little big. So I don't know. Maybe you guys can leave some comments and let me know. I kind of feel like that works. Let's kind of get off to the side here and take a peek. I mean, it doesn't look huge by any means. It actually looks like quite a small bridge, and it's just supposed to be a little footbridge to go across. This is not going to be a heavy traffic path. The heavy traffic paths will probably be over in that area to cross the river. Now, I also need to do a little bit of adjustments on that too, but one project at a time, one project at a time. So I was kind of thinking about this too, is we could come up like this, and just kind of do one of these where we come out to the front like so. There it is. And then we'll do the same thing back over here. Boom. And get on top of that. Boom. And slowly, yep, there we go. We can reach that and go out towards the front just like that as well. And then we could do something to connect these up, but it's something I'm torn on. I haven't really decided yet. Or, you know what we could do? Oh yeah, let's do this. Hold on one second. Let's do this. Kind of come up on top of these, and then we could do a whole bunch of these. I'm like inside of that block. That's weird. Yeah, and just kind of adjust back this way. Do I have any more of those? I sure don't. So we can jump back down here and just make, I'm gonna make a ton of them just because, I mean, I have the resources, you know. It's like, why not make them if you got them? Make them if you got them. Then we could come up on top and then just kind of, like I said, fill in this pattern here like so. And then just put all these on top. Now, it's a very generic bridge. And, you know, a lot of times, so like I've said numerous times in the past of this particular series, is I really want to work on my building. I really want to work on my style and how that kind of works and everything. And, you know, really get to a point to where I'm happy with everything that I build in this series. And I'll be 100% honest, you know, just trying to wing stuff for me is not easy. It's not easy at all. Like, I don't know how I feel about this bridge. I'm kind of not digging it at all. You know, to be 100% honest, I actually liked it quite a bit more when it didn't have the top on it. So when it was just the bottom part, I really liked it quite a bit more. So yeah, I'm finding out as I'm going through and doing this kind of stuff is I really need to look at stuff for inspiration. So if you guys have any suggestions on maybe certain videos you look at, maybe on certain creators that you look at when you're trying to get creative inspiration for building, you know, let me know. Leave me a comment down below and tell me who you watch or who you look at for creative inspiration. I know, like, right now, my biggest inspiration is B00. He's in my mind, a fantastic builder. You know, he also had to kind of get his start a little bit, and he did, you know, his first couple builds were not the greatest, but, you know, he starts out and it gets way better as time goes on. So I definitely want to do the same thing. I want to achieve the same situation in my mind. So let's actually work on this this waterfall just a little bit here. I want to grab some of these. Let's just go ahead and hold these back, and then some bricks. Now, is there a stone brick fence in the game? No, there's not. That would have been super nice. Is there? Do I have? I only have 4. Let's go ahead and grab some of the cobble. Stone brick fence would have been pretty good in my mind, but we should have just about everything that we're gonna need here. I just want to make a couple more of these. Good. How's our sunlight? Let's go ahead and we're gonna sleep again, just to make sure that you know, we can do what we need to do here. But get over here real quick. And what I'm thinking, so we've got that already. If I come in here and just kind of connect these up like that, and then take out all this back row here. No need for all of that. Okay. And then all on the back side here, I was kind of thinking that we could do some of these. And I'm kind of curious how that would look from the front side, you know what I mean? You know, just kind of keeping people from coming into the backside there. I mean, it's super hard to see. You can't quite see it, but it does fill it in quite a bit in my mind. So that is actually pretty nice. And then kind of like doing a situation like this where we bring that all the way back and then bust that out and replace it, and bust this one out and replace it. Just kind of needing that to look a little bit more a part of the mountain. So like doing that number and then coming to this side, and it's just kind of like a little bit of that immersion stuff. So it's like take that, build that in, and then like right there is good. That one's probably fine, but it looks like it's more a part of the mountain now. It's more a part of the hill. So I think that works. And you know what I might try here? Let's see, kind of do that and that. Yeah, that actually I think looks a little bit better. Gives it a little more meat to what we're doing. And yeah, I'm definitely digging this. I think it's looking pretty good. Now, I would love I tried to figure out if there was a crafting recipe for cracked stone brick. I couldn't figure it out offhand. There might be one. I might have to like actually look it up or something. But if you guys know it, I'll probably figure it out by the time this video comes out. But yeah, I might try and look at that and see real quick. All right, so I took the top of the bridge off. I kind of liked just the flatness. Added in a little bit of texture with some spruce. Again, not entirely sure how I feel about it. I am going to have to go back and look at some inspirational stuff, but did a pathway over to this side. I'm waiting for that block to turn so I can turn it. Did a path over to the entrance to the zombie farm, or zombie spawner, and definitely want to kind of build this area up a little bit and kind of encase it into some safetiness. So if I do that, I kind of want this to be done in oak to kind of look like an old mine shaft entrance or something like that. I think that would actually be pretty cool to do. And then if I put that there, how does that look? You know what? It might actually look a little bit better if I did kind of this situation where it's facing outward in each direction, or maybe it's got to be facing inward in both directions. Let's try that. You know what? I think I dig that more than I dig the other way. I'm gonna go ahead and change these two just because I can, like so. I don't know, I kind of dig the way that looks just a little bit better. We've got a ton of dirt and stuff to put in here, but I think I actually want to go ahead and put in some of these slabs. Actually, I could use a good chunk of just regular oak wood to kind of backfill this, kind of like that. Dig out this stuff just like so. I don't need to fill that one in, but yeah, like that. And then, I mean, the shovel is just too powerful. Just too powerful. Just kind of come up with this just a little bit more, and then I'm going to do the same thing right here, where we just kind of come up into this area. Just because I feel like it needs to have a little bit more in the ways of support, but then from there, I am going to change the way this is kind of done a little bit, but just as a overall entrance, I think this actually looks pretty great. And then we can go ahead and put some torches up in different spots. That definitely kind of brings it around a little bit from where it was, because it was pretty bare over here, and it was really, I mean, anybody that came along would have probably a pretty hard time figuring out, you know, where the entrance to this place was. Not that we get many visitors, but, you know, hey. And then that will be a nice little bit on top, and then, yeah, I definitely think I want something there. All this was terraformed by me. I've got to keep playing with it a little bit, and I think some of these, I like the way that these path blocks look, but I'm kind of thinking for this path over here, we need to have a lot more grass, because this is not going to be like a heavy used path. I think it's definitely going to be a lot more in the way of just people walking over here every so often from the mine. You know, it's not going to be, it's not even technically a mine, you know. So yeah, just kind of switching out some of these. I thought I'd like it more, but I really just didn't. So kind of do that, and I need to look up some path stuff too. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know it's probably a little lackluster compared to some of my other stuff, just because I am feeling a little under the weather. But I feel like we got a good chunk of work done. You know, we got a good bit done. But it was just a good day. I enjoyed myself. I had fun. I hope you guys did too. But for now, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.